Okay, creating calendar in MS Project is a process that takes a couple of steps. First, when you come to the Microsoft project environment, come to the project tab. Under the project tab, you come to the properties. You will see change working time. Now select the change working time. It will now open the default calendar environment. Now you have the opportunity of choosing one of the three different types of base calendar that you have. You have 24 hours calendar, you have night shift calendar, and you have the standard calendar, which happens to be the project calendar. Now if you are creating a new calendar, you can come here and click new calendar, and don't forget that you will be seeing the preview of the calendar will be displayed here for you. And here you have the legend showing you that when you see this, shows that it's working day or working time. When you have this shaded box, is a non-working time. When you have a box number with edited working hour, and on so forth. So this is how you look at it here. Now if you are creating a new calendar, just come here and click new, and it will open and give you the option of choosing from any of the existing base calendars, like 24 hours, like night shift, or standard calendar. But in this case, we want to make a standard calendar. We are choosing make a copy. We don't want to start afresh from the very beginning. So we say make a copy of the standard calendar and say OK. Now our standard calendar has been opened now. If you look here, this is the copy of that standard calendar. But if, for example, I want to make a new standard calendar that I'll call this one my project calendar. I'll now say OK. Now the name that I've just given it is what will now be displayed here, my project calendar. And according to my project calendar, it says that Saturdays and Sundays are not working day, whereas this day is the current day. So one of the first things you have to set in your calendar is you set the working days before you set the exceptions. Exceptions are the exceptional days that works will not work. So for now, we want to set the working days. We'll come down to here, click here, and it is already on default. Come back to details. Already this place is telling you, giving you some information, basic information as to what is obtainable in this default calendar that you have. It says working time is for 31st of August 2018. You're working from 8 AM to 12 PM, and then from 1 to 15, and it's based on the work week on calendar of my project. Now this is the work week of the calendar of my project. So we want to say we work on Monday, now drag down to Friday, and we say set days to these specific times, assuming that we work from 7 AM to 11 PM and from 12 PM to 6 PM. Then on Saturdays we work half day. Say here, on Saturdays we work from 10 AM to 1 PM, 1 PM, which is a half day. You say OK. Now you have set that, and it's already set. Now how do I know? If you look here, the date setting, the period time setting has changed. It says you're working from 7 AM to 1 PM and from 12 to 6 PM. And so that is the way it will be going for each day. If you come to a day like Saturday, it will now change to tell you that Saturdays you are working from 10 AM to 11 PM. Now the next thing you have to set is the exception. So you come here and click on the exception. Now in the exceptions, now if there are particular days that you know public holidays will occur, you can come here and specifically choose such days. For example, on the 25th is public holiday. I could want to put exception on this very day. I just use my cursor to navigate down to December 2017, 25th. Now I'll come down here. As I am saying, this becomes a default. The date that I'm putting, I say it's Christmas Day, starting from 25th to 25th. Now assuming that 25th to 25th of every year this is a reoccurring exception, is a reoccurring holiday. So you now, why this one is still on, you come down to this place and click details. Now in the details, you open up this place. Now it said it's a non-working day that we are setting, and the reoccurring pattern is yearly, and it occurs on the 25th of every December. Now what we'll have to do here is we want it to occur and to end after 10 years. We'll simply come here and click 10 after 10 occurrences. Or if you want to do it to end in another number of years, specific number of years, that a time frame that you know, you can come here and choose exactly how long you want it to be. But in our case, we want it to occur for 10 years. And then the ranges of occurrence, it starts from this year to occur for the next 10 years. So once you're done, you just click OK, and this date, Christmas, has been set. If I now zoom down to 2018, November and December, you see that December is set. 25th of December is now set as a public holiday. So maybe the next public holiday we'll have to set now will be, well, we'll call this one maybe Boxing Day, which happens to be on the 26th. We say Boxing Day happens on the 26th. 26th of December. We say type 26 12 2017, and it's something that is supposed to be continuous. So we'll say it will end on 26th of December 2018 17. Now we'll set it to be, is also a yearly occurrence. It will be on the 26th of December. It will start from this current 26th of December, or if you want, you can shift it to start from December 2018. December 2018. Start from 26th of December 2018, and I want it to occur after 10 years, because it's a yearly occurrence. After 10 years it will stop. So you now look at it here, 10 years of it is 2027, and 10 years of this other one is 2026. So once you have set it up, your calendar is already set. If you have resources also assigned to your task, if you open this place, calendar for, you will see the list of your resources, but those lists of resources that you're seeing are actually the calendars that are applicable to those resources. So if you don't want to use a different calendar for any of your resources, it is advisable that you leave the calendars the way it is, because by default they will be taking their bearing from the project calendar. But should you make any utterances to any of the resource calendars that you see listed here whenever you assign resources to your project, then indirectly you have altered the calendar of that resources or its availabilities. So once you are done with this, you just say OK, and the resource calendar has been established. But one thing also you have to know is, if you want to apply this new calendar that we have just created to this Microsoft project 1 that we are using here, you have to first of all come to this in the same environmental project tab under the same property ribbon. You come to the project information and click the project information, and then come down here to where you say calendar, standard calendar. Click the standard calendar. You'll now see the new calendar that you just created, which is my project calendar. Select my project calendar and say OK. Now project is using it to calculate, but the Gantt chart has not been updated to reflect that new calendar that you have. All you have to do is just anywhere within the space of the Gantt chart, right click and say non-working times. Select non-working times, and to open this time scale window, come down to calendar again. Like you can see here, it's still on standard calendar. Click here and you now see that project calendar. Once you select project calendar and you see in bracket it's saying that it's the project calendar, this is the calendar we set. Initially it was standard calendar that was having project calendar in brackets, but now because I have updated it there, it is now my project calendar that is now the current. So once you select it and say OK, watch these gray bars, how they will update. As soon as you click it, they will now update to show you that it's only Sunday that is now non-working day. Saturday is no more a non-working day. So this way now we have set up the calendars that we'll be using in this our project. So I hope you understand how it all works now. Thank you.